The resurrection is a source of courage. Jesus defends the truth of the resurrection against the Sadducees' attack for two reasons. First, because it is true. There is life after death. Heaven is real. Jesus taught this many times. The New Testament teaches it many times as well. In fact, the entire Christian faith hinges on it. If there is no resurrection, then Jesus didn't rise from the dead, and Christianity is nothing more than a pipe dream. There is also another reason that Jesus defends this teaching. We live in a fallen world. Sin, self-indulgence, and self-glorification are natural tendencies in this world, even for Christians. However, true happiness, true and everlasting life is incompatible with sin and selfishness. Therefore, in order to begin experiencing true life now and in order to enter into it after we die, we need to go against some strong natural tendencies. That is not easy, as the 7 brothers of the first reading found out. These 7 martyrs had been courageous and persevering in their small everyday commitments and responsibilities. And as a result, they were able to be courageous when the salvation of their souls was at stake. Our fallen world tries to break down our friendship with God. It tries to make us conform to worldly standards and give in to our selfish tendencies instead of following Christ. At times, a fallen world actually makes it painful to follow Christ. How can we possibly persevere in the following Christ when we are surrounded by such difficulties? To be strong, then we must prepare ourselves now, as we are doing today through prayer and the reception of Holy Communion. We follow the 10 Commandments, even though the society around us has given up on the 10 Commandments long before. We pray each day. We study the Scriptures. We don't undermine our conscience with little compromises that no one else could see. Vote no on Prop 1. We say grace before meals even when we go out to restaurants. We don't forget about our sick and lonely neighbors. Those God-centered patterns of behavior give God's grace room to work in us. Give us a clear vision of life's meaning and strengthen every virtue, especially wisdom, courage, and mature self-giving love. Don't forget that one of our best weapons is the resurrection. It is indeed our bigger picture, just as it did for the 7 brothers in the first reading. The resurrection will give us the courage we need to resist temptations and stay faithful to Christ, no matter the cost. Today, when we receive Jesus, let us renew our commitment to being courageous in the little things of every day, so that we will give God glory and receive our reward on the last day, the resurrection.